In this video, we will look at how to find a book that you can access remotely, one of the library ebooks. I'm starting on the library website. If you don't know how to get here, see our other video, a tour of the library website. That'll show you how to get here. To access the books that you can access remotely, our ebooks, you need to come to the library catalog, which is right here, library catalog. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And here's library catalog. Now, normally you would use this to find books at the library, but as you already know, the physical library is closed. And so we want to restrict the search to only finding books that you can access remotely. And to do that, you need to click here on advanced search. So I'm going to do that. Scroll down here till you see material type. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's ebooks, and select that. So now everything that we find is going to be only an ebook. So now to actually look for the books, we're going to come up here. Now, if you were looking for a specific title, you knew the title, you could use this drop down and select the title and search for that. Or if you knew the author, you could select this, and remember to put the last name first, and then comma, and then the first name. But we're just going to do a keyboard search, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Let's search for something apropos. How about pandemic policy? Sounds interesting. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Now, the thing that you need to look for is make sure that this thing has a little E here. That means that you're looking at ebooks. These are the books that you can look at remotely. This one looks interesting. Reusability of face masks during an influenza pandemic facing the flu. I'm going to click on the title here. So here's the information on that particular book. To actually access the ebook, you click to view. Sometimes you get this. If you get a page asking you to log in, look at the video talking about a tour of the journal databases, and that'll give you information on logging in. Sometimes the login doesn't happen all the way, so I'm going to hit try again, and it should work this time. And here we go. So this is that particular ebook. We recommend that you use Read Online. You're going to see a thing here for download book. We don't recommend that. You have to download a separate application. You have to create an account over here, and it's just a lot of hassle. It's just better to hit Read Online. So we're going to hit Read Online. And here's the book. And you could just start scrolling down here and read the book. Over here on the left is the table of contents. You could skip ahead to characteristics of respirators and medical masks and start reading that chapter. If you want to cite this book in your paper, there's this symbol here with the box with the quotes in it. If you click on that, it will show you the different formats. Here's MLA. Now you'll notice here at the end it says ProQuest eBook Central with this URL. That's useless to anybody. So when you copy this into your paper, just get rid of that. It doesn't help anybody. APA, same thing. Get rid of this thing right here. As always, when you're copying a citation out of a library database and you're copying it into your paper, double check to make sure it's right, because sometimes the computers get it wrong. If you would like to print out or download a portion of a book, you have that capability. Normally, it limits how much you can print, like one chapter or some number of pages. This particular book, it actually says unlimited pages. So you could print the whole thing if you wanted to, or you could, here's full download, or you could download some number of pages. This is letting me download the current chapter, and I'm specifying, what format I want. Hit continue, and then it would download that. I'm not going to do that right now. So that's the basics of accessing an ebook, but I want to show you one other thing. I'm going to switch back over here. So here's that information on the book that we were just looking at. Let's say that this book was interesting to you and you wanted to find more books on the same subject. If you look down here, there's a thing that says subject. And these are the subject categories that this book belongs to. You can kind of think of it like hashtags or something. So this book was in part of Influenza United States Prevention. Let's go ahead and click on that. Let's see what other books are talking about. Here's the list of all the subjects. Let's look at Influenza United States Prevention. And so here's the book we were just looking at, but here's another book called Pandemic Planning. And again, here's all the information on that. We could click on that. Try again. And there we are, and we can read online. So those are the basics of finding a book that you can access remotely. If you run into any issues or you need some help, always feel free to email us at library@lasierra.edu, and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you.